These are the Western Europe flashcards. There's 27 of them, and we're going to do an accuracy activity. Typically I do word side up on accuracy, but these are very precise, complicated, so this is image side up. We're looking at the image on large scale on the smart board, and all of the 27 items are there. We're going to go over them one by one, and they are either going to give themselves a check on the back of their flashcard because it's correct, or they'll correct their flashcards with a different colored pen than what they originally wrote in. Okay, you're looking at the picture of La France, and La France is written right here. Look for that exact image, flip it over, make sure it says La France, put a check mark if it's accurate, and put that aside in a pile. Okay, the next image is La Belgique. You're looking for that little red spot to the top right of France. Flip it over and you should have La Belgique, L-A-B-E-L-G-I-Q-U-E. And if it's correct, put a check mark above La Belgique and put that in your pile. All right, next are the non-borders of France. These three countries, they're all long and narrow and they're all next to each other. So what I do to remind myself is I think of the phrase need some flowers. So need starts with an N, and so does Norway, and so does Norvège. Some starts with an S, and so does Sweden, and so does Swed. Flower starts with an F, and so does Finland, and so does Finland. So la Norvège, la Swed, la Finlande. Need some flowers. Norway, Sweden, Finland. La Norvège, la Swed, la Finlande. So you're looking for the left narrow skinny country, and that's the need part of it. That's the N. That's La Norvège.
Write that down on the note card.
You can make yourself a note. Need some flowers. Absolutely. Make sure your accent goes up to the left. So N-O-R-V-E-G-E, La Norvège. Check it and stack it in your pile. All right, next is the middle. Needs some flowers. S for some, S for Sweden, S for La Suède. So La Suède, it's the same accent as up here. La Suède, S. La Suède, S-U-E-D-E. La Suède. Suède gets confused with La Suisse. Suisse is Switzerland, Swiss cheese. Suède is Sweden, Sweden. Okay, Le Royaume-Uni. This consists of Northern Ireland. It consists of Scotland. It consists of England. And way at the bottom is Wales. So the UK is Northern Ireland, Scotland, England, and Wales. Now these are probably the most difficult. Wales is just a tiny country in the UK. This is the most difficult flashcard. So. Okay, now this is the same image, only now it has a spot and an arrow. That spot is Northern Ireland. So that's l'Irlande du Nord. So we went over all 27 items, and afterwards they have to put out their cards word side up, upside down, forward to me. So I can just quickly scan over any corrections and checks they've made. Okay, so I can immediately see that you are completely accurate, and you just made your, well, I see Sicile and Italy, you fixed that, and you also made notes on Royaume-Uni that it's Northern Ireland, England, Scotland, and Wales. Okay, good for you. This is another example, and I can immediately see her corrections because they are in red, and she and I both know that they are accurate. We have red and blue checks. I see that they're all accurate, and you wrote yourself some notes. Need some flowers for Norway, Sweden, and Finland. And you also wrote yourself some notes with Le Royaume-Uni, Northern Ireland, Scotland, England, and Wales.